Thanks for tuning in. I hope your crypto dreams are coming true. Me, I'm great. Thanks to the magic wheel of crypto. I've been using this wheel for the past few years to make my crypto predictions, and it has brought me very much joy. Now, I'm bringing it to you. Just so you know, today's video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Today's video is being sponsored by Dollar Grist Beauty Supply. They do have all your hair care needs. Please go check them out. I will have a link with all their information in the description of this video. Thanks, Dollar Grist Beauty Supply. Before we get into the wheel and a recap, please go out there, hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit that little bell so you can get the latest predictions from the magic wheel. All right, we got all that out the way. I hope everything's going good for everybody. I hope all projects are going well out there. We want to start off by recapping our latest pick. So last time you saw me, we did do a wheel spin and the wheel chose Cardano. Now, at the time of that recording, Cardano was sitting at 49 cents and currently it's sitting at 45 cents. So guess what? The wheel was not right that time, people. It happens rarely, but the wheel was not right. We're actually down 7% today. Just for the 24-hour period. It may be a little more over the week or somewhere around that same range. So I could take the wheel and choke this thing out, but that's all right. It's very rare, all right? So it does happen on rare occasions. Nothing's right 100% of the time except for maybe a clock. And, you know, we have those type of days occasionally. I was going to try to sneak a video in yesterday. Yesterday it was still sitting at 49 cents, and I was trying to see what type of movement we was going to get, whether it would be an up or down movement, and it was a down movement. So that's okay. Cardano is a great project. If you haven't checked it out, do your research on it. It has been up to around the $3 range. And I believe it's going to go back to the $3 range. So if you did get invested in Cardano, hold on to your bag. It's going to go back up. It's definitely going to go back up past your 49 cents that you bought it at if you purchased it when you saw the wheel spin. But I'm sure when the bull run happens, which is going to happen, and some people think it could be November like last year. I don't know. But when it does happen, Cardano will be back up to that $3 point, and I think it's going to surpass that $3 point. So just keep that in mind. It was a good pick. Anything that we put on the wheel is pretty good picks. And if it isn't, or if it's a DGM plate, I always let you know. Okay? So keep that in mind. Now, right now, just to talk about the market overall, you need to be careful out there right now with your investing. Look at your blue chips, look at your stable coins, look at things like that. Ethereum had shot up to around 1,600, it's going down today, it's around the 1,400 range. So a lot of people are moving their money over to USD and things of that nature because the feds are in town, y'all. You know, when the feds in town, you gotta change up your game a little bit. So the feds are in town, and when I say in town, I mean they're meeting again, and they're gonna probably be raising the interest rates once again. So we gotta see how that's gonna affect this crypto thing, right? So it's gonna definitely affect stocks and all that, bonds and different things like that. It's gonna affect your sales prices of your cars, things like that. So it's definitely probably going to be a crypto effect, and that's probably why we're seeing a little bit of downswing in a lot of different projects. So just keep that in mind. Be careful with your investing. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose, and all of that. You know the spiel. Okay. Quick Helium update. Just like the rest of the market, it's down right now. Last time we were here, Helium was sitting at $9.49. Today it's sitting at $8.48. And like I say, it's down. I didn't get the exact percentage, but it's down just like around probably 7% like everything else, and it's just probably flowing with the market. So when things start to pick back up, Helium will pick back up also. Just on July the 20th, Helium was sitting at over $10. It was at like $10.54. So that lets you know that it had a little spike there, but it's been a steady decline since then. So hopefully we'll get some upswing once the markets start to pull back together. All right, so that's just a little Helium update. I like the Helium project. I think it's going to be pretty big, and I think it's going to continue to grow. All right, shout out to Helium. Today we got the wheel. We cleared the whole wheel off so that we can add them on, get the wheel spin, and get the pick out to you. All right. So as I always tell you, if you want me to put your project on my Magic Wheel of Crypto, please leave a comment below. Take a look at it. As long as it doesn't look suspicious or look like a rug pull, we'll add it to the wheel. If we spin the wheel and land on your project, we will be investing, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, so I have the things here. I have taken off Mooney and added in another one. Most of the others are still going to be the same. So let's start this thing off with, I'm just shuffling. We'll start it off with this one here, Shiba. We'll add Shiba to the wheel right here. And like I say, any of these projects, a lot of people know about Shiba, so I'm not going to talk about that one too much. Volt is our next one that's going on the wheel here. Volt Inu is one of those projects that has the ability to do the same thing that Shiba done or more. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to go crazy like Shiba, but it is, man, that Votoshi, he has the blueprint. All these other projects are copying a similar blueprint to what Votoshi is doing. He's on 30-something exchanges. He hasn't really hit that big tier 1 yet, but I know he's going to get a big tier 1, and once he gets one, it's going to be like dominoes. It's going to be the next one and the next one and the next one. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so get you some Volt. Next is our winner, Cardano, which we're down 7%, but I'm sure it's going to go back up. Almost 100% sure. Our next pick is going to be XRP, which is Ripple. We'll add it to the board here. Got it added. Next is Big Daddy Doge. And just like everything else, it's been down a little bit, but I think it's here to stay. You know, it's one of the first big boy meme coins, and I'm pretty sure it's here to stay, and they got some real good backers behind that project. So next is Bone, which is one that's been trending. Been hearing a whole lot about Bone lately. So we want to make sure it's added to the board. Our update project, Helium, which I mentioned earlier. So you know the update on that one already. Now this big boy here, Crow. Crow is going to do some things. This Crow is going to do some things. You can take my word for it. Do your own research, but come back and see. When I told you 2-3 weeks ago, Crow is the project for 2023. It's best to get in now. Crypto.com, y'all. It's on the board. It's on the wheel. I say the board, but the wheel. Hex stays trending on Dex Tools. Man, I can't think of that. I think they got their own blockchain coming out pretty soon. I'm going to have to get some more research on that. And I know about it. I just don't want to misspeak. Next is CVC, Coin View Cap. One of my favorites. I can't wait till they come out with that updated website. I think that thing is gonna go stupid. They're gonna actually rank the tokens how they're supposed to be ranked. CoinMarketCap, is it ranking them properly? They're just, I think they may be getting paid to rank them however they're ranking them or however they're doing it. But CBC is going to rank them properly. And when that happens, I think CoinMarketCap may have to step their game up. All right? Next is our Bitcoin Ethereum. Everybody knows what those two are. But if we happen to land on that, I always tell people to either get your money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or just don't do an investing for that day. BNB is our next one here. I like BNB. It's a good project, and the thing about it is, the only thing wrong with it is that a lot of people start rug pulls underneath the BNB. So that's kind of why I'm kind of on it. But to get in now, I think BNB is around to stay. This one was just added, Banana Task Force 8, and we have seen it on the board before, but they've been trending. I hear a lot of people out there talking about it. Shout out Adam Sheldon. I've been watching a few of his videos, and he's been really pumping them, and he's a real smart guy. So if you haven't seen him, check him out. And the last but not least is our respin spot. We'll throw it on the board here. Now, those are all the picks for today. Like I always tell people, any of these projects are decent projects. I don't believe that anything here could turn into a rug pull. I don't believe that. But things happen, and there could be some crazy coincidence that causes a rug pull on one of these. But just looking at that, nah, I don't think any of these are going to be rug pulls. These are solid projects. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research, all right? So those are the picks. Still going to do a giveaway. We're going to start doing a live stream. I may get to do a live stream more often because I can just do it like quickly. So we'll just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Go out there on Twitter, Magic Crypto Now, J Magic on Twitter. Just go follow me for all the updates on the sweepstakes, on the giveaways, things of that nature. All right. So let's go ahead and get this wheel spin out the way so I can get this pick out to you. Had to put a little bit on it that time. Man, I just don't, right now everybody's kind of holding back, waiting on this info to come out from the Fed. And when the info comes up from the Feds, hopefully it'll be some good news. All right, so that's our respin spot. Let's go one more time. Let's spin it one more time. I think one of my things failed, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to figure this thing out. Get us a good pick in for today. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? And don't say it. Boom. All right. All right. We just put Bone on the board. Let me pull it up here. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Bone. Let's see what they're sitting at right now. A lot of people bullish on that Bone. Okay. Okay, Bone is currently sitting at 49 cents. That's a trip because Cardano was sitting at 49 cents. So Bone is currently sitting at 49 cents. Let's see. It shows that they are up 1% for today. Looking at their chart over the 1 day, it's a good up and down flow, sideways. Looking at the 7 day, it's kind of down in the tank. So this thing has a good opportunity to go crazy. So that's our pick for today. I'll add all the info in on the video here. That's part of the Shiba ecosystem. So we're just going to have to see and keep an eye on Bone. I am not invested in Bone currently, so I will be making my first investment into Bone today. Well, I may have been in a while back, but I'm going to get back in today. And I'll let you know how it turns out. So I'm going to do a little more research before I do my betting, because I'm trying to, before I put my money in, I'll say betting. But I'm trying to determine if I want to do 200, 500, 1,000 into this project. So I'll come back on the next video and let you know what I did and let you know where I stand, because this is going to be one that I can look at and see the results, all right? So, as we always say, this is the Magic Wheel of Crypto. I'm Jay Magic, and we hope your crypto dreams come true. Thanks.